So we played a whole bunch of friendlies with Blacktwins and Iceninja, and we know that they're definitely their Lucina Cloud team is super fast. That was the word they use a lot.
They use like a lot of burst options and things like that.
And you know, we've actually got Hammer's Cloud. I'm used to the Bowser, but I know he's been working on a Cloud.
I mean, Bowser and Dubs is like
he's not that good.
He's pretty low tier.
He's pretty bad. But Cloud is like pretty top tier. So it makes sense.
It's like, you know, you have a DK and Dubs who's like terrible.
Yeah.
And then and Bowser and Dubs, just because like they're grapplers, but their grab combos to kill you or like take so long that it's basically like unviable.
Exactly.
Your opponent's always going to be there to interrupt. Kind of like we're seeing now when Blacktwins is put in a situation.
Yeah.
Iceninja's there to help.
Oh, I actually lived. Wow. Good for him. Yeah. So I noticed that Hammer's kind of. He's been getting bullied a little bit, but he's also been living the bully.
He's been holding on to his stocks, which is pretty
well,
cool.
never mind.
Yeah, well, can't hold on to all of them.
And I feel like Tina and what's his face, Hammer, haven't really gotten any grabs so far, which probably will happen throughout the set.
Really.
So I don't think they'll get too many limit confirms.
I think they're opting for a kind of linear strategy of just like attacking the closest person, because it seems like the Blacktwins and Iceninja are taking advantage of that and separating them really well.
And then they're kind of just stuck in the 1v1s. And
no
offense to Hammer and Tina, but when you're 1v1ing Blacktwins and Iceninja, you're probably not going to win.
Yeah, that was pretty close to Blacktwins accidentally killing Iceninja there. Oh,
ooh,
wow.
Good disruption by Tina, actually. And he kills him, too. But then he does down throw on Iceninja.
Yeah, I'm not sure
totally would have killed.
I think he had a bit too much faith in Hammer.
Crazy, like, back throw to down air.
Yeah, that was insane.
Great synergy.
They're answering right back after that interruption.
Yeah, and I don't think Iceninja's going to die for a while.
Yeah, see, they're put in this situation where, you know, like both the red team are separated, but they're just right back at it. They play patiently, and they know that, like, Hammer and Tina are going to mess up at one point.
Weak up air from Cloud actually claims Iceninja's stock at like 195. And with both the red team on their second stock at low percent, I don't think there's really much hope of a comeback.
Yeah, well, let's see if Blacktwins gets skimped here. No.
No, his recovery's been pretty good.
Yeah, Hammer just too slow on the approach. Yeah.
And he could kill him here. Yeah, he does. I think Blacktwins probably would have suicided that stock if he, didn't have to. Or if he didn't just take him.
Looking like no hope.
Yeah, it's definitely looking like one grab and he's toast. Or like any hit. And there we go. That should be it.
Slowly fall to your
death. Yeah, he realizes it. Blacktwins smiling. Blacktwins is grinning. All right.
Okay. Well, Blacktwins, Iceninja, they're having fun.
I feel like Tina and Hammer probably aren't having as much fun.
Aren't or are?
Aren't. Definitely not.
Nah.
I feel like after a game like that where, you get one stock at best from each.
Crazy to say it, but I think people tend to enjoy hitting people and not getting hit.
Wow, what a shocker.
And they got hit a lot of times.
Holy cow. And he switches to Corrin. I feel like it's kind of mean, because he was just talking about how his Corrin is, like, significantly weaker with Blacktwins.
Well, I mean,
so maybe it's
this is good training, right?
Yeah, I guess it's good practice.
If they're that confident in winning the set, then I guess they can use the extra game as insurance to try something new out.
Yeah, use the round one as a warm up.
For sure.
But maybe it's Battlefield too. Corrin's like super good on Battlefield. So he might have stayed Lucina on another stage.
And right away we're seeing Blacktwins and Iceninja controlling a lot of the stage really well.
They took Tina from 0 to 47 real quick.
Something I like about Battlefield and teams is that it really promotes like aerial combat and stage control, because you'll have your one partner on the ground a lot of the time, and then your other partner, if they're good in the air, they can control that area of the platforms that people tend to retreat to. So I think we'll see a lot of that from Iceninja, where he pins on the platform, things like that.
And I also like how the combos kind of are extended. You can get a little higher with the platforms. You can spend your double jumps. You can wait there. Like, for example, charge like a smash on the platform or something. Get some really cool conversions.
And you get a lot of those interesting ladder combos.
It just adds a lot more depth to teams.
Yeah. Whereas FD is more of a complete test of like stage control. Like, this is more of, I find, like a dynamic kind of stage for teams. And we're seeing that control in effect from the red team, who's already 2 stocks up.
Yeah, and I actually don't like that at all. Tina was trying to edge guard Iceninja. Well, ledge guard more so. And Hammer's getting hit by Blacktwins, and he just kind of kept trying to hit Iceninja. I'd like to see a lot more synergy from them and kind of team saves.
Yeah, definitely. I think right now they've the red team has adapted to the green team's like general strategy of attacking, so they're getting hit a lot less. And notice how Iceninja is still on 59.
Yeah, and like green team's kind of trailing on their second stock. Like they're way high. Like a single touch, they'll probably die.
And right there was interesting. Iceninja had Tina pinned down, and he knew Hammer was just going to approach immediately. So he's like, okay, I'll keep this lead. I'll be patient with it. Because they're really confident when they're going to attack now at this point.
Oh, but Iceninja accidentally hits Blacktwins. He smiles it off.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. I feel like with a lead this big, you can afford to make some mistakes.
One of those moments in doubles where you forget who's like the punishing in that moment, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you kind of like both want to go for a hit or something and you hit each other.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
You know, part of being a good doubles player is, you know, like controlling that selfishness kind of aspect.
Yeah, you kind of got to let your teammate fight some of the battles.
Because sometimes you're like, okay, I know the perfect punish for this, but you know, it's not singles, so you can definitely get more.
Ooh, Iceninja goes a little too ham for a pin.
Thankfully, it was his first stock, and wasn't taken.
I mean, if you lose your first stock at almost 3 minutes in and it's an SD.
Yeah. And he was at 128, so.
That says something about how the game's going.
Blacktwins with a jab grab gets
I think
Hammer off
Hammer's
stage.
probably dead here. No, he's not actually recovered.
I wonder if that counter was initiated on purpose.
Look at these counters. Why is he just countering? Oh, Blacktwins is dead.
Oh, wow. 59%. That's not looking good, but, you know, look at the percents on the green team in comparison to their stocks.
Like an up throw from Iceninja's going to kill. A grab from Blacktwins because you just throw him right into Iceninja.
Iceninja just straight up run up counter.
Yeah, he doesn't really care. Oh, do a bite.
Hello?
No. You're really going to be up 3 stocks and not end it in a cool way? I'm upset. I wanted to see some swag, some bite nonsense.